Alright, what's number 1 ranking finder here, and today we're gonna be ranking some more killing Flora 2 perks. So the main reason I'm gonna be doing this shit today is because my previous one is kinda outdated. Okay, just before I hop right in, I do want to thank Aesthetic Shrine for pledging $20 over on the Patreon. I appreciate the giga freaking support, and for that you also get a Strasser thumbs up, Strasser with a balloon, Strasser with the beer, and ya boy Strasser dab. So yeah, Aesthetic Shrine, thank you very much again. I do also want to thank German Biscuit for pledging $1 over on the Patreon. So yeah, German Biscuit, you also get a Strasser thumbs up. Thank you, my man. Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing. I just saw Richard Dangles, my man, started uploading again, and he just did perk tier list for 2022. Alrighty, Dangles. I'm gonna put his link in the description if you guys want to go check it out, see his perspective of perks. I'm also gonna be comparing his list to, you know, my list, because I do believe my man has like a different view on this game, which is completely fine. So yeah, let's just go. Starting off with the Berserker, yep, the recently nerfed, or should I say not recently, he was nerfed, well yeah, half a year ago or even more at this point. So the Berserker, for me personally, yeah, this is still one of my favorite perks. Solo, multiplayer, doesn't matter, this list is gonna be more for multiplayer. 6-player, hella nerd, public multiplayer to be exact. So yeah, the Berserker for me, yep, he's gonna be a solid A. This thing, if you know what you're doing, you know, parry spam, getting the right damage dealing weapons, you know, supporting weapons, yeah, this thing is still a beast. Now you do have to play him a little bit more cautiously than what you were probably used to, but still a solid fucking A. Yeah, just keeping your distance, not being overexposed in any situation, and you're pretty solid still with the Berserker. Now it's probably gonna be taking you maybe a bit longer to understand it properly, but once you do, perfection. It's also satisfying. Okay, now we have the Commando. The Commando, yeah, my man is pretty much one of the best perks in the game, if we're talking 6-player Hella Nerd. So just picture this, every single perk you have is a level 25, and the Commando does extend your level 25 skills 6 times. If the Commando player is good, yeah, he's going to be extending slow motion a lot. And all your other perks, yeah, they're just gonna be, well, yeah, giga freaking better. For the love of God, if you see a Commando already playing on the team, don't pick a Commando. I mean, to be fair, if you're playing with, you know, friends, you know, just messing around, yeah, you can just, like, pick 6 Commandos and just, like, roll with that. But for public, yeah, I just recommend having only 1 Commando. I mean, if you want to do a double perk, yeah, just do a double support. I mean, more ammunition for the team. But yeah, definitely Commando, gonna be S. Giga good freaking perk. Well then, boys, now we have the Demolitionist, yep, one of my all-time favorite perks. Now, if I was biased, yeah, I would just like put this shit on S, because I mean this is like a fleshbound killer, Scrake killer, a crowd killer. Yeah, this perk, yeah, he can do it all. Now you do have to be good. And by good, I mean understanding what to shoot at, when to shoot at, and stunning Skrakes when absolutely necessary. Now with the RPG, yeah, you can just like go up close to a Skrake and just like whoop his freaking head off, and he's pretty much a one-shot. Something worth mentioning as well, he does synergize with the support very, very well, because the Demolitionist can door trap, and also nuke the doors, you know, killing stuff behind the door. Honestly, if you know what you're doing with the demo, I mean, he's most likely yes, but I'm just gonna put him A. Okay, now we're gonna be talking about the support. Now, the support, I do like playing him, but I do prefer when other people play him. You just can't go wrong with the support. He does have shotguns, which do a massive amount of damage. You can kill pretty much everything in sight. You can repair doors, which are already broken. A lot of supports don't even know that for some reason, so hopefully you know now. If you see a destroyed door, yeah, just go over there with a welder and fix it. On top of that, you do carry ammunition for your team, which they can get ammo from you every single wave. Fair enough, only once, but it's a free ammo box. Yeah, the support is definitely an S. Well then, boys, now we have the Gunslinger. Yep, the Gunslinger, one of my all-time favorite perks as well. I just love the way the weapons feel on the Gunslinger, so he's definitely going on the S. To be fair, you do need aim and a little bit of skill to use this perk correctly, because you do have to do constant headshots. You have to prioritize large and medium Zeds. You can still kill trash, preferably with the Glock 18C, but your main weapons, yeah, they're probably gonna be Magnums or Desert Eagles or AFs, and you're gonna be mostly killing Fleshbones, Skrakes, Husk, Bloat. On top of that, it's going to be very good against bosses. Pretty much every single boss, because of the mobility and damage. Arguably, there is a downside to the Gunslinger, and that is his ammunition. You just can't go around and just slap everything you see. But if you know how to conserve ammunition and just like do constant headshots, yeah, this perk is a breeze. Well then, now we're gonna be talking about one of the most controversial perks in the whole of Killing Floor 2. The firebug. There is gonna be a side that absolutely adores the perk, and the other side, yeah, they're just gonna be shitting on it. Usually the players that prioritize accuracy-based perks are going to be shitting on these two perks, and also Berserker sometimes. I mean, what can you do? That's just how Killing Floor 2's community kinda is. I mean, probably that's in like any other game where something like this is present. But for me personally, I don't see Killing Floor 2 as like a competitive FPS shooter. Nope, it's just a fun go in, go out type of game. I did also hear that a lot of people got kicked by using, you know, the demo or the firebug on multiplayer, which is completely dumb. But I mean, what can you do, right? But yeah, with that out of the way, the firebug is a very solid perk. If you know what you're doing with him, yeah, you do have to kind of prioritize targets and know when to shoot and what to shoot. If you don't want to tamper with, you know, commanders, gunslingers, sharpshooters, SWATs, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, the firebug, he does clear trash, he can deal with, you know, the occasional fleshbones. It all just depends which weapons you will choose. Now, you could play him as like a pure trash clearer, or you could be a mix of both. That's how I play him. I play him, you know, kill trash and also kill big things. I'm just gonna put him at A. I mean, this perk is just good. Well then, now we have my least played perk in the whole of Killing Floor 2, the Field Medic. Now, in every other game that I play, I don't like playing the healer, but I do understand that a lot of people, you know, want to help other people. In Killing Floor 2, if we're talking pure public, yeah, a medic is always appreciated, but he's not needed, you know, all the time. Because any other perk, yeah, he can still heal with, you know, the medic syringe or the pistol. Granted, not a lot of players actually do that, so rest in pieces. But he's definitely gonna be firmly placed on A. He is usually the last one to survive, because he just heals when he heals other players. There is an option of playing the combat medic, which is... I guess you can play it. I mean, I don't care. As long as you're still healing the team, I mean, who cares, right? Oh boy, now we got the survivalist there. I could just, you know, keep him at the D. But if we're just gonna be talking pure functionality, yep, he's just gonna be straight in the middle. The survivalist is probably gonna stay as he is. He's not gonna receive any changes, stuff like that. Because as we all know, Killing Floor 2, yeah, not receiving the updates it deserves. If it did, yeah, this thing would be a martial artist. But that aside, let's go to the Sharpie Shooter. Now, Killing Floor 2, yeah, anyone can pick it up, play it, and you're probably gonna be doing very well. So the skill required to play Killing Floor 2, it's not that massive, if that makes any sense, because you're just killing AI. You can just get used to how the Zeds move, how they act, and you pretty much can't be surprised. With the sharpshooter, if you have aim, it's definitely gonna be S. But if you don't have aim, it's gonna be D. If you have slight aim, it's gonna be B. So yeah, this perk, he can go anywhere. For me personally, I know how to aim, I know how to play this perk, I know how to prioritize targets, so for me it's just gonna be S. But I don't see myself actually playing this perk often, so I'm just gonna put them at A. So high damage output, freeze nades. Yeah, this thing is solid. And now the last perk in Killing Floor 2, the SWAT. Now the SWAT, I do have a backstory on this thing. It was a very useless perk for the longest of times. Pretty much just a worse commando, because you couldn't extend slow motion, but you were doing pretty much the same thing. He did receive the HRG Bastion, he has the HRG Nail Gun, he has the HRG Stunner. Yeah, this thing is solid. Pretty much just saved by HRGs. At this point, they should probably just slap an HRG right on top of his little helmet here, because he's pretty much good only because of HRGs. So I did say in the beginning that Richard Dangles, my man, made his own tier list. Okay, let's just take a look and see if I will at least got something the same as him. Okay, cool. We actually got the same S tier perks. For the A tier, yeah, he only has the medic and sharpshooter, which I guess understand because his point of view on the game is a little bit different than mine. He did put these two perks into C. Man, I don't really agree with that, but I guess. I mean, it's cool that we have, you know, different opinions. He put the Berserker at B, probably because it was nerfed, and SWAT at B. I kind of understand that as well. But for me personally, yeah, he's fun now. Oh my god, my man put the survivalist at D. But I do understand, I mean, this perk's design, it's pretty lazy. So yeah, this is pretty much it for Killing Floor 2's perk tier list. Every single perk is fun. Whatever you're gonna be playing is gonna be fun. You just have to understand how they work. Because like I said, Killing Floor for me personally, it's all about the fun. But yeah, this is gonna be doing it for Killing Floor 2's perk tier list for 2022. There's obviously not gonna be much changing in 2022 because of what they said. So yeah, I think this is it. At least for me. Well then boys, this is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you would put any other perk somewhere else, let me know in the comments which perk would you put where and why, and we can discuss it there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys next episode. Adios.